Hello guys, this is Rant Kid once again here. Now, this time this is going to be a rant on a little site that I enjoy called Creepypasta Wikipedia.com. If you don't know what that is, basically it's like a Wikipedia of full of a lot of scary stories from the internet, some from 4chan, some from Reddit, or some from the site itself. Now, I've enjoyed this site for almost like 7 months now. Because when I was at elementary school, I never liked creepypastas. They scared the mess out of me. They still do to this day, but the only time is that I just love them. I read them all the time. I mean, they're better than an Arnold Stein book. This makes the creepypasta that'll be in there makes Goosebumps look like Little Red Riding Hood on acid. And plus, now on the site, it allows you to chat with people in the text chat. You can talk to more people on there. You can even hell, you can even talk to anybody around the world, obviously. But I do have a few complaints about it. Nothing personal, but the only thing I got against it is the rules. I mean, the rules are self-explanatory a little bit, but sometimes they could just be outright dumb. Sometimes you can't cuss, you can't say a slur. Well, I can understand if it's a racial slur. Just put in no racial slurs allowed. You don't have to put no slurs allowed. Like, come on now. At least ban racial slurs. And plus, you can even there's one rule when you do something and you're banned without no reason. Like, they don't even warn you. Like, no warning, you're just banned. Ban hammer. Like, you keep spamming, ban hammer. You do something wrong, or you edit the page in a wrong and incorrect way, ban hammer. I can understand about the incorrect pages because sometimes it's people who does the wrong stuff. And two, I have complaints about people taking down the good creepypastas just because a lot of people on YouTube have read them, such as Mr. Creepypasta, Miss Shadow Lovely, and all the other creepypasta narrators. Now, I do have my share of favorite creepypasta narrators. I'll put them in the description below, and a lot of you already know, and if you're a creepypasta fan. Besides that, I do have a complaint about they take down almost every good story. They even took down Happy Appy 1 and 2. They took down all of them. But luckily there's a Wikipedia that has an almost finished version of Happy Appy 1 and 2, and a lot of others that I've never read or I haven't even seen on the site because people keep taking them down. Just because everybody reads them doesn't mean you gotta take them down. There's no copyright infringement, and Slime Beast hasn't even sued anybody. He didn't even sue Mr. Creepypasta just because he's popular. I'm thinking that they do this out of jealousy or hate. Mostly hate because it is a lot of administrators and moderators who hate creepypasta narrators because they think that when they narrate them, it ruins the story. It just makes them better. It's like reading a kid's book. It's like you're reading a book to little kids filled with monsters and gore. And plus, they even took down the Jeff the Killer pasta. Now, I really didn't like that much of the pasta, not because of the picture, because of the fangirls. The fangirls were the main one to ruin the story by saying that Jeff was so hot, he's a kid, like that. They were doing that stuff. Have you seen his picture? Really? Have you seen it? God. Let me not get off topic like last video, or the video before last, whatever. But still, taking down these pastas just because they've been read to the top doesn't mean you gotta take them down if no one hasn't even gotten any copyright notice, or even if it hasn't been flagged for copyright. You can't do that. and another problem I have with the site is the moderators. Yes, these guys can just be like absolutely childish. There are some moderators who take their place seriously, and some who don't even do anything. If someone spams or breaks all of the rules, no ban or cut. You don't even get kicked out the chat. For Christ's sakes. If they break the chat rules and the site rules, they should be banned, which they are. It's a lot of people on the website who have never came back whatsoever, who haven't even seen or hasn't even been on the site since 2010, 2012, 2013, maybe even this year, that I haven't known. And I've been on the site for like 11 months. That's how long I've been a Creepypasta fan. For 11 months. Not 7, 11 months. Since June. And I mean, for the moderators who don't do jack squat, why did you become a moderator? What? Because you can have power to change everything on the scene? Is that why? Just so you can get power on a site that you don't even own. And the owner, Cleric of Madness, he's on there like scamming through people if they might break the rules. And then sometimes it'll be an occasional argument out of random. And everybody gets banned for that because they keep doing it and they keep spamming and role playing. Nobody wants to role play on the internet like that. Role playing is getting old. Sure, I did it a couple times last year. That was when people still did it. And they still do, thinking it's still mainstream. Role playing isn't that much mainstream. and third of all, please bring back the old chat format. And just please stop changing the rules like all the time. I understand rules are everything. We have to follow the rules and abide by them. But you don't have to keep changing the rules every week or every month. They do this stuff once a month. Now, I understand because there could be a lot of people breaking the rules, but these rules change every time. How are we supposed to know which rules to follow when you people keep changing them almost every single month? Just have one rule, one main rule that will stay there and never change. But that's with the exception of the chat rules. I understand perfectly about the chat rules. I mean, the rules in there is just terrible. And the way that they hate creepypasta narrators is just dumb. And like I said, this video is not to disrespect the whole site. It's just me just throwing out some complaints and just ranting on what I really feel about the site. It's no hatred. I'm not trying to get no attention or views. I'm just trying to express what I feel about the site. And the site is kind of dying because there's not that much people there. Even though it'd be like 22 people are the same. It's only like, 30 people on there. Yes, I'm not lying. 30 people remain, and I'm one of them. I'm probably number 30. It's probably more people rather than 30. I'm not sure. But it's just the same people that I see on there that's always on the site. So that's the key. You'll see the same people on the site. Don't worry, you'll see them all the time. They'll pop up all the time or sometimes, whether it's day or night, depending on what time zone you have. But still, the Creepypasta site needs to change. The rules need to just stay the same, and they don't need to keep changing every month. Stop taking down pastas if popular Creepypasta narrators read them. So what if they read them? They're just trying to make the story more scarier. They even add like little background music to add in the whole scary vibe. Let them. And even if you hate them, just let them do what they do. It's their YouTube channel. They can narrate any creepypasta they want by request or someone else, or if they make up one themselves. You don't have to do this just because you hate them. All you're doing is just damage controlling your site. You're spending unfair to your site, and all that type of jazz. But let me just point this out one more time. Not trying to talk down on the site, not trying to say that you should go on the site. I mean, it's a good site. You'll find lots of creepypastas. Just now, I read one earlier called Taker, and that one is just incredible. And people, it was only one person that I saw read that creepypasta. No, it's not Mr. Creepypasta, Dead Mango, or Creepypasta Jr. Not the rest of them. They didn't read them. It was just one Creepypasta narrator that's underrated. Oh yeah. Before I wrap this up, subscribe to Nice Pasta. He got some good creepypastas too. I recommend you check out his channel. But still, oh yeah, I'll post the link below. But still, just please stop changing the site. Stop taking down pastas because people read them or you don't like them. If you don't like them, then don't read them. Maybe somebody else wants to read them. You don't have to do this just because you feel like it. It doesn't matter what creepypasta you like on there. You don't want to take it off. Let somebody else read it. We don't have to look it up or try to find it on another Wikipedia or even Reddit or 4chan. We don't want to have to surf through those two sites. And you gotta pay to sign up for 4chan. Well, besides all that, but still, just stop with the changing rules. Just stop with taking out passes just because a lot of people have read them. If Slime Beast wanted to see the narrators in court, he or she would have. And this video is going to have like 8 more minutes. 8 more minutes. 8 more minutes. I'm just going to look on the record thing. 12 minutes. Yes, this is going to be like a 14-minute or 15-minute video. This is the first time I've skipped through 11. But besides that, oh yeah, and I wish the chat could have a little improvement because you used to be able to change what font you had. But now it's just took it off. It's the same text. I mean, I don't know why they took that off, and especially the picture of the month. They used to have that. It used to be the scariest picture on there. And now they upload any picture. It could be a picture from DeviantArt. It could be a picture of food or an advertisement I have never seen. It's probably somewhere in another world region or whatever. But still, I mean, what happened to the picture of the month section anyway? It was there. I mean, it was there back in January, February, March. I don't know what happened because people just upload any random picture. It's not that many scary pictures on there, so I wouldn't be surprised if you want to find one. Well, you could. And I wish that somebody could rewrite the whole happy appy thing and put the forensic one. Now, I'm glad that they still got Crybaby Lane because the Crybaby Lane pasta was real. That was a real movie. Besides that, now let me just not get off topic on this. But still, stop changing the rules. Stop taking out pauses because people read them. If someone wants to see them in court about a story that has been passed along the web, it doesn't need to be sued. If it was passed around the web, or even on 4chan, don't see nobody in court over a stupid internet pasta. Just don't do it. Not worth it. This is the longest video I've ever uploaded. Let me see. 14 minutes? Well, I said 15 minutes, so I'm not going to break a promise. This is the longest video I've ever uploaded on this channel. Don't you want to see my face? But still. Now let's see if I got any more complaints. Oh yeah, it should be enough. Oh yeah, it should be enough moderators to take their job seriously. Well, I mean, it really does because there are. I have to admit, there is a lot of moderators who take their job seriously and already do what they do. They check on people on the site and chat rooms. They check if they're doing something illegal or bad. And plus, sometimes they even let people like sex talk. And I think it's probably for a joke because I do like it when they joke around. And everybody's relatable. But there's one admin that's just a pain in my butt. That doesn't like anything. Now I'm not going to say any names. I'm just going to say that their names begins with the initials DC. Now I hate the moderator DC. He or she is just a complete douche that just hates everything. But I'm not going to talk about that person now. I'm not trying to put them out there. This is just a video about the site. But anyway, let me just wrap this up on the 15-minute mark. And Will, let me check. 16 minutes. Holy crap. This is the longest video I've ever uploaded. Okay, this is the Rant. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and thank you for wasting 16 minutes of your time with some kid in a mask. Subscribe. Do it.